Hello, my marvellous sausages. Good riddance to bounties. Thank God they're gone. Well, mostly anyway, because we've got a new mechanic in place, and it's called the Pathfinder. So stick with me as I show you exactly how they all work and how you can get the best out of them. Now, the Pathfinder, there's two of them. There's one for the Pale Heart, and there's also one for the ritual gameplays. So when you're doing your Gambits, your Crucibles, and your Vanguard playlists. And on first look, it looks a little bit, well, it's not daunting, but a bit confusing. But all you've got to remember is that each one of these nodes is basically the equivalent of an old bounty. And once you complete that node, you can collect it. You'll get XP for whatever it is you're doing. This is the Pathfinder for the Pale Heart, so I'll get Ghost XP for doing this. And then it'll light up an adjacent node that you can follow, because you can see they're connected by lines. So you can plan your path through to get yourself doing the events that you want to do, so you don't have to do anything unwanted. But what's great about this, of course, is that unlike the annoying bounties, you don't have to have picked something up to get it completed. So I inadvertently killed enough Taken, and then it ticked the node for me. I also, what did I do? In the Pale Heart, defeat combatants with energy weapons in the Blooming. I was doing that, and it just did that. I didn't have to go and pick the node up first. It just completes it for you. But by completing the different nodes dictates the path you're going to pick. So I've already done this one, like I just said, the Energetic Revelation. So I can collect that. That'll give me Ghost XP. I don't think the graphics are in perfectly there, but I got some Ghost XP. But I'd also completed this one up the line here. Now, I couldn't collect it until I'd collected that one, look. So I can now collect this one, and you can see this one is the Flawless Taken Impasse. During a single life defeat, Taken in the Impasse. And then I got another one here, Powerful Taken Revelation in the Pale Heart, defeat Powerful Taken in the Blooming. I just did these as I was playing, but I can't collect that one. You can hear me clicking. I can't collect that one until I pick this one up first. So you've got to collect the one previous in the line in order to collect them in order. So I can pick that one up, look. There we go, more Ghost Reputation, and then finally, bang, another one. And I've done that. Now you can just fill it all up if you want to, or if you're looking for the reward, you can just pick the most direct line to it, which is exactly what I did last night. So let me go over what I did. I defeated Taken in the Pale Heart, and you can see these actually tie into it as well, because I was defeating Taken in the Blooming. So that was filling both of those up as I was going. No need to pick anything up, they just happen, and it's great. Next, I had this one, the Natural Skirmish in the Pale Heart, travel to the Seclusion and claim a reward for defeating Vrask, the Subjugator of Solace. So what I did here was you can actually track the nodes, look, okay, which is very useful. So I tracked that node, and then I went to the Pale Heart in the Director. And when you track the mission, then it'll be glowing on the map, look here, and you can see where it was there in the Seclusion. So I just traveled to the Seclusion, killed that git, and then that completed the node. Now, if you want to know how to access the node as well before we start, you can see it's a massive thing here in the middle, or there's a shortcut. I can just tap left on the D-pad on PlayStation, and it just opens the Pathfinder up straight away. That happens also with the Ritual playlist one as well, but we'll go and have a look at that one in a moment. So I completed that one, and that moved me on to the next one. I could have gone up there and then over there, but I just wanted my most direct routes. The next one was Cross My Heart and the Pale Heart, defeat combatants with precision final blows using sniper rifles. Luckily, I just completed the wild card mission, so I'd gotten the Still Hunt sniper rifle, so I enjoyed using that. Actually, it got me used to the mechanics of the gun. This is a great way to start learning about everything within the Pale Heart. It's totally marvellous. Then our next one was the Urban Clash. In the Pale Heart, travel to the Lost City and claim a reward for defeating Nardin the Searing. Again, you can track it, and you just go to the general area where the creature is and kill its face off, and you've completed that one as well. And then the one just before the end here, these tend to look a little bit bigger, or they seem to take a little bit longer than the ones previously, because you've got to do, well, I had to do this here, the Landed Overthrow. In the Pale Heart, progress through the Overthrow levels 2 and 3 and loot the chests. So it took me a few times to do this. Now, the Overthrow activity seems daunting at the start, but it isn't actually that bad. What you're going to look for is like the public event markers that you can see around the map. And under each public event marker, there's generally some kind of task or some kind of killing that you need to do. So just to give you an idea, look, I've come here to the landing, and it's only on level 1 Overthrow, but you can see there's just some sort of markers over there, look. So there we go, we're going to pile over there now, and we're going to see what happens. You can see things are coming in underneath that, so we just start shooting around here, and we're going to probably see some form of event start to unfold. Got a wizard there. As we get closer, we can see other ones as well. Look. So we can see we got one there, we got one there as well. So we can just pick whichever one we want to do. Let's go and have a look at there's one of these here. There we go. You can see there's these shielded gits here. This is one, a blistered knight. So we need to do something with this. So we can start killing and see what happens. Right, so what are we looking for around here, look? We can see something's going on. We've got a rune there as well. We've got to try and figure out what's going on with the rune. Right, I've shot one rune and it's disappeared, and now his shield has dropped. Oh, bugger! Ha! I fell off! It's always happens to me. Yeah, so, there's the mechanic for that one. So let's see what happens. Let's go follow this guy. He's just run up here. Let's finish him off. Bang, that's gone. Target depleted, plus 450 overthrow event encounter completed. So by killing that knight, by shooting that rune, I got 450 points. Let's open the chest. Do we get anything extra for opening a chest as well? No, we're okay. We do get a pale heart engram, which is lovely. Now, you've just got to rinse and repeat that, really. Not that particular event, but some of the different ones. Now, there's lots of different events, and they get more difficult as they go on. Let me know if you want me to do an overthrow video, because I think I'm going to, because there's so many different events, and I don't want to cover them all in this one here. I just want to show you how the Pathfinder works. Right, so you can see I've completed both of the nodes. There's the landed overthrow one there, and I've actually completed the one above it, the impasse overthrow as well. And that then has allowed me to collect the reward. So I'm going to get a tier 3 powerful gear. I'm going to get 2 ergo sums as well, plus I'm going to get a pale heart engram. But here's a warning for you. I got ergo sums there, but I didn't get them. The reason being is that I haven't completed the exotic quest to collect them, so that was a complete waste for me there. But still, it's handy to know you need to complete the ergo sum quest as well to make sure you're getting full advantage of the rewards. Now you can see, because I've picked that up, you can reset the Pathfinder there as well. But it does say, or Bungie have said, that there's not as many rewards once you reset it once. It costs 30,000 to reset the board. It resets weekly anyway, but you could, if you wanted to, rather than do a reset, you could actually just figure out the rest of the nodes if you wanted to get some more XP from Ghosts. You might want to fill the whole board up before you do a reset. So make sure you've completed the ones you want to complete before you do it. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to reset this one now for 30 grand, and let's see what happens. There we go. Great. So we've got a different reward here now. Path completion reward. Ergo sum 1 remaining, so that's the reward there. So I had 2 of them last time. I had a pale heart engram, and we got challenger XP, so I'm not having a tier 3 powerful reward, which is a really good reward. So that's what you're losing there, really. You've got 1 more remaining. Right, I see it on the resets. So then I can just start again, and I can just decide to go revealed, gathered in the pale heart, collect resource nodes in the blooming. So it reshuffles the board once you reset it. They are not the same nodes you have to do. They're different ones. So go and pick which ones you want. Now, not only do we have the Pale Heart Pathfinder, we've got the Ritual Pathfinder as well. You can't actually get this directly from this particular page, or at least I can't see it. Let me know if you guys have seen it. But if you go into one of the ritual rewards like Vanguard there, you can see it on the bottom like that. You can pick it here and have a look at it there, or you can use the D-pad. That's on the PlayStation. It's probably different on Xbox and PC. But anyway, I had a few games of Gambit just to see if we got strange coins from it for my Zerv video, and by doing that I filled up loads of nodes. Look, okay, so you can see I've already done what have I done there? I did I also, there we are, in Crucible Gambit of Vanguard playlist, generate orbs of power using abilities. So I got that one done there already. My next one there is Games of Gambit. I've got to do weaken and suppress Gits with Void, and I've started to do that one there. But I've also plotted quite a path already, look, by doing various things. I ran some strikes and I ran some Gambit. So all these nodes are already completed, which is nice. But bear in mind, I know a lot of my community don't like Crucible very much at all. So if you're going to start off with these 2 nodes, be warned. Look, you've got 2 Crucible nodes after them. So you're going to have to do Crucible to do it. So you want to check what the next tier node is in deciding which one to pick. Do you know what I mean? So that one is a good one there. I'm going to do more Gambit. I'll do a bit of Vanguard. I've done that Gambit, and I've done, what's that? That's an all 3 as well. Completing in Crucible activities of final blows, melee, and super abilities. So that's just general kills. Finding these nodes at the end do seem to be the more difficult ones to complete. We've got there, look, the Blight Master and Vanguard playlist activities, defeat bosses, earn bonus progress for defeating Taken. So what we'll do, I'm going to collect that node there, because that's going to activate this line I've already done. So I'll do that, look. You can see both lines growing. Now I could go and do a melee slayer in Crucible, but I'm going to decide to weaken and suppress targets in Gambit. And because I've already completed these, I can guarantee you now what's going to happen is the line is going to open up all the way across and I'll be able to claim the rewards. So hang on, let me go and do this and see if it works. There we go, I've done it. My Pathfinder Rituals objective complete. Open the Pathfinder to claim rewards. I'll do that in a sec. So here we go, let's go to the Pathfinder and link it all up. There's exciting, first time I've done it, there's my track node. So, we've grabbed that one, that's great, and we just collected that one as well. What do we have then? I missed it, let's try this one. So we had 1 plus 1011, and we had season rank progress as well. There's my Fallen Striker. Then we got the Elite Executioner. There we go, we'll grab that. And then we'll grab the final one, Tactical Mastery. Bang, and we've unlocked it. Marvellous, okay. So we can collect the reward. So what do we get? We get a Prime Engram, Bright Dust, Enhancement Prisms, that's quite nice, and Challenger XP. So I'm going to grab this now. Excellent. And I had a few... Oh, and there's your Bright Dust. So you get 150 Bright Dust for doing it as well. So we used to get that for the weekly challenges, and I was really wondering whether or not that would happen. That's excellent. I've also got a couple of nodes here that I've finished, look. So, excellent, excellent. So, let's go and have a little look at what we got in regard to this stuff. 1968. That's excellent. That's really good. That's one of my highest ones there. Looking so low here. If I pop that on there. Yeah, that is definitely my highest. So, there we go. We had a decent... I mean, it's a rubbish roll. But I'm going to ingest it into my robes here. Here we go. Ingest. Thanks very much. Excellent, and I had a 1968 there as well. So you can see these Pathfinders are a much better option now. I prefer them, and I think you will too once you start doing them a lot. From the different bounties, the different pages look as well. The Vanguard has it there in the corner. So we can just continue on. So it's one Pathfinder for all three. And of course I've got to decide now whether or not I continue this particular Pathfinder to do all the nodes. But what I think I'm going to do, because I haven't made much progress in anything really, I kind of have in that one there, which might be worth doing, but I don't know. I think the best thing I'm going to do for experimentation is reset the Pathfinder, and then we'll see what rewards we get from there. It does say Prime Engram, Bright Dust, and the Enhancement Prism again. So that's how the Pathfinders work. We do have an info node there as well, but I would really recommend you piling on in, and the Pale Heart one is a great one to do this week, because it'll get you used to, or at least get you exploring, the Pale Heart as a destination. It really is great fun, and it really is worth it. More videos to come from me. I was hoping to do an overthrow video as well, but I'm also going to be doing one on Lost Ghosts. I'm going to be doing one on the locations of all the feathers. Loads more to come as well, and don't forget to come and catch me in my live streams too. And if you did enjoy the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly fantastic, and I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage out.